Deep in the heart of rural Kentucky, nestled within the rolling hills of Marion County, lies the small, picturesque town of Loretto. While it may appear to be an idyllic and peaceful place, Loretto holds a secret, a tale that has fascinated and mystified locals for generations. This is the story of the Headless Nun of Loretto, a legend steeped in history and shrouded in mystery, a tale that continues to captivate the imagination of those who hear it. Before delving into the mysterious story of the Headless Nun, it is essential to understand the historical backdrop of Loretto. This town, located in Marion County, is rich in history and deeply connected to the roots of Catholicism in Kentucky. Loretto was founded in the early 19th century and named after the Italian town of Loretto, which is famous for the Basilica della Santa Casa, believed to house the home of the Virgin Mary. The Loretto community has a long-standing connection to the Sisters of Loretto, a Catholic religious congregation. In 1812, Father Charles Nerinx, a Belgian missionary, established a school for girls in the area, marking the beginning of the Sisters of Loretto's presence in the region. The sisters played a crucial role in education, social services, and the preservation of local history. The Sisters of Loretto are known for their work in education, including the founding of many schools and institutions throughout the United States. But it's the history of one particular sister that has given Loretto its most enduring and mysterious tale. As the story goes, in the early 19th century, the Sisters of Loretto were living a peaceful life of dedication and service. In 1824, a young and devout nun named Sister Mary Catherine Spaulding joined the Loretto community. Sister Mary Catherine was known for her unwavering faith, her dedication to education, and her compassion towards those in need. She quickly became an essential member of the community and a beloved figure among both her fellow sisters and the local townspeople. In 1835, as the community continued to grow and prosper, tragedy struck. Sister Mary Catherine fell seriously ill, and her condition rapidly deteriorated. Her sisters and the local townsfolk prayed fervently for her recovery, but it became evident that her time on earth was coming to an end. On her deathbed, Sister Mary Catherine Spaulding made a solemn vow, one that would become the linchpin of the Headless Nun legend. With her final breaths, she pledged to protect the Loretto community even after her death. She vowed to remain in the town, watching over her fellow sisters and the people of Loretto. But there was a chilling condition to her promise. She would return to the town with her head severed from her body. Why Sister Mary Catherine made such a grim and unsettling vow remains a mystery. Some say it was a sign of her extreme devotion to the community, a testament to the lengths she was willing to go to protect her fellow sisters. Others believe it was a selfless act, intended to demonstrate the power of faith and the assurance that she would be there to guide and protect the Loretto community, even in death. Sister Mary Catherine's vow became a matter of both intrigue and fear among the residents of Loretto. The townsfolk couldn't fully comprehend the nature of her promise, but they respected her unwavering faith and the solemnity with which she made it. Little did they know that her vow would manifest in the most haunting and unexpected way. Following Sister Mary Catherine's death, the community mourned their loss, but held on to the hope that her spirit would remain among them, providing protection and guidance. However, it wasn't long before the first signs of her vow's fulfillment emerged. In the years that followed, residents of Loretto began to report sightings of a ghostly figure, believed to be the spirit of Sister Mary Catherine. The apparition was described as a young woman dressed in a nun's habit, often seen walking along the roads near the Sisters of Loretto property. Strangely, the figure was always observed without a head, confirming the eerie terms of Sister Mary Catherine's vow. The spectral presence of the Headless Nun became a fixture in the folklore of Loretto, and her ghostly encounters grew more frequent and elaborate as time went on. Some of the most compelling stories include 1. The Midnight Stroll. Local residents and passers-by reported seeing the Headless Nun walking the roads around Loretto in the dead of night. She moved with a serene grace, her habit billowing in the wind. Despite her lack of a head, she appeared to be at peace, and many claimed to feel a sense of calm in her presence. 2. The Protective Guardian. It was believed that the Headless Nun watched over the Sisters of Loretto property, particularly at night. Her presence was seen as a protective guardian for the sisters and their school. 3. Mysterious whispering. Some witnesses claimed to hear soft, unintelligible whispers when they encountered the Headless Nun. These whispers were said to be soothing, as if she were attempting to convey a comforting message to those who crossed her path. 4. Unpredictable appearances. The apparition of the Headless Nun did not adhere to a strict schedule. Her sightings were unpredictable, and she appeared at various locations around Loretto. Some claimed she was seen near the local cemetery, while others saw her on the road or near the Sisters of Loretto Mother House. 5. The Nun's Chapel. The mysterious chapel of the Sisters of Loretto was believed to be a place of significance for the Headless Nun. Some reported seeing her kneeling in prayer inside the chapel, even though she lacked a head. While these encounters with the Headless Nun might sound terrifying, many residents of Loretto regarded her with reverence and saw her as a guardian spirit of their town. As stories of the Headless Nun continued to circulate in Loretto, curiosity about her identity and the reason behind her grim vow grew. People began to question whether there might be historical records that could provide insight into her existence and the circumstances surrounding her vow. Intriguingly, the community's dedication to preserving history led to the discovery of documents that shed light on Sister Mary Catherine's life and the events that may have led to her unusual pledge. The turning point in unraveling the mystery of the Headless Nun came in the form of a secret diary. This diary was discovered in the archives of the Sisters of Loretto Mother House, hidden away for generations. It belonged to Sister Mary Catherine Spaulding herself, and offered a rare glimpse into her inner thoughts and experiences. The diary revealed that Sister Mary Catherine had been deeply troubled by a recurring dream in the months leading up to her untimely death. In this dream, she found herself walking through a dense forest carrying a bouquet of white lilies. She would encounter a spectral figure in the dream, described as an ethereal woman in a white gown. This woman in the dream would deliver cryptic messages to Sister Mary Catherine. The messages were veiled in symbolism, making it difficult for her to decipher their meaning. She often wrote in her diary about the overwhelming sense of responsibility she felt, as if the dreams were urging her to make a profound commitment. One particular entry in Sister Mary Catherine's diary caught the attention of those who were trying to understand the origins of her vow. In this entry she wrote, "I am visited again by the Lady in White. She speaks to me, though I struggle to understand her words. She asks if I would make the ultimate sacrifice, that my love for God and our community may be a light in the darkest of times. I am torn, for her request is unlike any I have ever known, but I feel a divine calling that I cannot deny. This entry provided a significant clue about the dream that may have been the catalyst for Sister Mary Catherine's vow. It was apparent that her dreams and the mysterious lady in white had played a pivotal role in her decision to make the haunting promise that she would return headless to protect Loretto. As the community delved further into the history of Loretto and the early days of the Sisters of Loretto, they uncovered another layer of the mystery. Records from the 19th century spoke of a beautiful woman in a white gown who was seen walking the grounds of the sisters' mother house. This woman was described as ethereal and radiant, often appearing near the chapel or in the surrounding gardens. The striking resemblance between this woman in white and the figure in Sister Mary Catherine's dreams could not be dismissed. It was speculated that the lady in white may have been a divine presence, an otherworldly entity, or even the Virgin Mary herself who had communicated with Sister Mary Catherine in her dreams. The parallels between the lady in white and the Headless Nun were undeniable, further deepening the belief that Sister Mary Catherine's vow was guided by a profound spiritual experience. The Headless Nun of Loretto has left an indelible mark on the town and its people. Despite her eerie appearance and mysterious origins, she is not feared but revered. She is seen as a symbol of unwavering faith and devotion, a guardian spirit who continues to watch over Loretto and its residents. The story of the Headless Nun has also drawn countless visitors to Loretto, intrigued by the legend and eager to experience the town's unique history. Pilgrims and tourists come to pay their respects, hoping for a glimpse of the spectral nun who is said to walk among them. The Sisters of Loretto have embraced the legend as part of their heritage, recognizing that it serves as a testament to the enduring power of faith, devotion, and community. The Headless Nun's vow has become an integral part of their story, reminding them of the sacrifices made by their sister and the spiritual guidance that continues to bless their lives. The Headless Nun of Loretto, Kentucky, stands as a remarkable blend of mystery and faith, a story that transcends the boundaries of the ordinary and the supernatural. While the legend may appear chilling on the surface, it is ultimately a story of dedication, love, and the enduring connection between the living and the departed. Sister Mary Catherine Spaulding's vow to return headless to protect Loretto has resonated with generations, reminding us of the lengths to which true faith and love can drive a person. Her presence, whether in dreams or in ghostly apparitions, serves as a beacon of hope, a reminder that the divine and the mysterious often intersect in the most unexpected ways. For those who visit Loretto, the question of whether the Headless Nun is a product of vivid imagination or a real spiritual presence remains open. The answers to such questions are deeply personal and subjective, and each encounter with the legend leaves a lasting impression. As long as the stories are told and the sightings continue, the Headless Nun of Loretto will remain a symbol of unwavering faith and a testament to the enduring power of devotion, ensuring that her legacy lives on for generations to come.